TGIF. It is Friday. I'm Angela, and this is your daily message for July 28th. Oh my goodness. All right, we pulled the Empress card. Love this card. Always love the vibe of this card because it is time to take action. It is you making things happen, you getting the ball rolling, you taking charge of the situation, giving birth to your dreams, creative projects, and there is nothing but success, abundance, and prosperity around this. I love it. Now, that being said, we have the overwhelm card because we're working too much. So there is the need to be reserved with what you can take on, especially today and over the weekend. Not saying that you cannot do it, not saying that it's not all going to get done, but let's have some realistic expectations of what we can do with the essence of self-care. Just because you can do it all doesn't mean that you have to do it all. And just because you could do it all over the weekend doesn't mean that you have to. Maybe we can take a week to do it. There is this feeling of like, okay, let's just be a little let's allow this to be a better feeling experience. You got this, the adrenaline's going, the motivation is there, but you don't want to go full steam ahead and burn out and not be able to complete this project, this opportunity, this new way of living, etc. Okay? And so this is going to be something that is going to benefit you in the long run. Think of it as a marathon, not a sprint. Now, there's also this feeling of some chatty Debbie Downers around you, some negative Nellies, some people who are not very supportive with this change, this new path, this lifestyle, whatever it is that you're championing forward. And that's a them issue. Do not let them rain on your parade. You got this. And there is this feeling of like, I'm not even listening to it. Don't even listen to it because it's so just like, it doesn't matter, right? And so I always love to use Brene Brown's analogy. And she says, unless you were in the arena with me, unless you are duking it out and facing your limiting beliefs and working on yourself and doing the hard things, you don't get an opinion. You don't get a say from the cheap seats. You do not get a say from the nosebleed seats, right? And so that's also sometimes we need to just put it out of our mind and sometimes we need to stop it. Like, listen, you are not the one to give me advice for this, until you actually have this life experience, right? I don't need your opinion on it. I'm going to do it the way that I do it. I'm going to do it, and learn as I go because it does feel like it's like this classic feeling of people who do not like change, don't even want you to change. They're not willing to do it. They have never done it. They like, you know what I mean? But yet they are going to be the first one to kind of rain on your parade. Right. And so there is this very strong boundary coming in, being like, don't even listen to it. And I wouldn't even let them say it. So, like, change the subject, walk away, end the conversation, that type of thing, because it's just so, one, not helpful, right? But two, they have no business putting, their 2 cents in it because they are not even like qualified to do so, right? And then look, this is amazing opportunity. Be bold and courageous and optimistic. Now is the time to take action, do what you're passionate about. So even if they do get to say their little bit, and if that does plant some seeds of doubt, that is validating, like, no, 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 babe, they're wrong. You're right to know this. Move forward with your shaky knees, move forward like that little Bambi, and you're going to feel stronger and more sure of yourself as you go through it, because this is a learn as you go experience. And you may feel unsure in the beginning, but you are going to build that confidence and that security for yourself. Have that strong boundary of, I am not tolerating anything but support, right? And that doesn't mean we are only surrounding ourselves with yes people. I understand that that is problematic. That is not what I'm saying for those who are challenging me. What I'm saying is you want to surround yourself with people who believe that you have the ability to create your dreams. They can give you constructive criticism, that's awesome. But I'm talking about these naysayers that are just wanting to take the wind out of your sails. And we have no time for that. In 2023, we have no time for that. All right. So keep this in mind. And remember, we want to be reserved. We want to make sure that we're not biting off more than we can chew. We're going to set ourselves up for success. And if we give ourselves an allotted amount of time and we complete it in a shorter amount of time, awesome. But if you try to complete it in a short amount of time and are freaking out and stressed and angry and worried, that is not a good experience, right? Set yourself up for success with realistic time expectations. All right. Have a great weekend. I'll be back here on Sunday with your with your weekly messages, your weekly guidance, and then back on Monday with your daily messages. Have a great weekend.